My answer to that, it's not so simple, but I'll try to be kind of clear in my process now. I think this is something that's evolved for me over time. In the beginning of my career, I would look a lot at things like if I had to create a visual development piece, I would think a lot about the person who wrote like a script, the director, what they want. So I'd look at externally, what do other people want? And I feel like now for, having a little more experience under my belt and going through this a few more times, it's actually flipped quite a bit where I'll read something and the first thing I really try to seek out is how do I connect with this material? What do I think? What's my opinion? If it's a scene that's like supposed to be scary, the first thing I think about is, well, what's scary to me? Like in relation to all the elements that are here talked about in a script or, in a description, what is it that I can pull out that is really terrifying for me? We could be in the middle of a grocery store and you could be like, okay, it's got to be scary. Well, okay, I'm using the fluorescent lights. Camera angle is going to be critical. What's really scary to me is when you see all that meat in the back of the butcher at the grocery, store. And so is there something there? There's also something really creepy about now when I go to the grocery store, they have those lights that flick on according to motion inside the freezer section. But if you're there, the first person, and those lights start turning on, but nothing's there, like that creeps me out. And, just like an animator, when an animator's kind of animating a scene, they put a mirror up and they'll act out a sequence. To me, it's the same thing for a visual development artist, where if you're creating a scene, a moment, you've got to feel it. You got to know what it smells like, what it feels like. What does your skin feel like in that space? What's happening? What's the atmosphere? You have to live it to me before you can really start to put it down on paper and abstract it. Because to me, making the development artwork is an abstraction of that feeling, but you cannot lose that core feeling.